Today I thought it would be really beautiful to make a meditation as we're going through many changes happening ever so fast. I'm not sure about you, but I'm getting downloads and downloads and downloads just 24/7. So what to do with that? And all this new age, even more new age information coming through, turning it all upside down and backwards. And again, what to do with that. And I thought about it a lot as I didn't sleep last night and trying to find my centre again today. It was an incredible, magical time in my life, the most beautiful time in my life. It was a few years ago when all I did was meditate. For 7 years I got to meditate. How gorgeous is that? I was raising children as well, but somehow meditation seemed to take priority and everything else just kind of happened around it. And in that 7 years, I was supported financially. I went to India 4 times. My children were taken care of when I went overseas. It's like when I was in meditation, everything was just taken care of. When I was in that consciousness, that soul consciousness. And something that I found with all this new age information, even more new age information from here and beyond, is coming through, is that at the end of the day, we have our soul. And that's infinite and eternal and amazing and already rich within. And so, something I was told last year by an incredible being, I say a being rather than a human because the message that came through was quite wonderful. And from here on in I was told we can work as much as we want or as little as we want, because the outcome at this time with all the light that's flooding through will be the same, as long as we're open to receiving and I guess standing in that centre of the value of who we are and understanding each of us are so incredibly different. And something my partner always says about me, which is quite beautiful and probably very true, as I'm quite dysfunctional with running a house and probably even a garden and maybe even life as well. And but something I'm quite wonderful at is being a child. And I don't mean that in intelligence. It's just I don't know if you've had children or if you've been around children. The last thing they want to do is chores, and they just want to play. They don't want to be burdened by life. And I find as we grow up as adults, we seem to create that more and more for ourselves. And then there's the pressure of life just in general. Then one of the courses I made, I talked about, conditioning and all the programming that has such an influence. And so now we've got something else on top of that, and they call it 5D consciousness, which is a higher consciousness, I guess, than we've ever lived before in this human earth or on this human earth. And now we're kind of navigating between this higher realm. We've been given the tools how to navigate between being in that higher realm and then coming back on earth to share those gifts through ourselves. And something that I've been thinking about a lot, another thing that I'm not good at, is business. And even though I've been successful many times in creating that, the end result, it just sort of seems to come to an end. And it's not a bad thing, it's just been an experience. And half the time, most of the stuff, well, everything that I share has always been channeled anyway, so I don't have ownership to it. But something that I adore and I've explored within myself is that quality within of being that child and just being, and then trust. Trust is an enormous factor. So to be me, Dawn, I need to have more trust than ever, or anyone, because I just want to enjoy life, but to enjoy the life the way that I wish to do, I'm completely different from the norm. I'm completely outside the box of everything that's ever been taught to me, I guess, of how to be on this earth. But something that another soul I was sharing with the other day is these new, young, gorgeous souls coming down. They've been coming down for a little while, and they're not indigo children anymore, but they're called star seeds. And these star seeds are just beautiful, beautiful beings, sharing the love, sharing I guess. And sorry for the pause, I thought my phone had stopped. But I just want to share with you, these star seeds can't be restricted, and they can't be set in a box. And for God's sake, don't say go buy a house, because it's just not going to happen. These souls are creative and free, and they just want to stay free. And I guess when I've listened to some recordings recently on some of these young souls that have been sharing recordings because they just want to help others, how beautiful is that? Is that their lightness and the energy that comes through their recordings are just beautiful. And I'd only resonate with that if there was something like that within me. And these gorgeous souls are just awakening, or maybe affirming the person that I am. And I don't want to get caught up with all this other stuff. I just don't get joy out of it. What I get joy out of is life. And I adore life. I love markets and shopping and food and people and vibrance and sunshine and palm trees and fireplaces and hot chocolate. And I guess if I don't live that, then I'm not living a truth either. So I'm making this recording today because I want to share that experience with you of meditation, and just meditating and then just being you in all that you are, however you wish to do it. And please don't take away from you thinking, oh, I need to do this work because that's what I've been sent here for. At a level, yes, but if it's at a sacrifice of yourself and your dreams, then no. And I think in the future you may hear more from me, but in a different way as these channelings are coming through. And it won't be money attached, and I think that's why I've delayed putting my online courses back online, because I had to search out the message within those courses didn't 100% resonate with me anymore. Don't get me wrong, that the courses that I did, I think they're absolutely brilliant and still very useful, and probably could still be out in the world today, but I need to give to me. And through this next few months, especially finishing 2018, if I don't do that now and be the gorgeous, radiant child that I wish to be, then then my soul may be dead, or may as well be dead. And I don't want to do that. I want to value myself, and I've valued myself. And like I said, back when I did meditation years ago, that's all I did. And for 7 glorious years, I was supported. Absolutely. My children supported. I was supported financially, emotionally. And that was a beautiful, most precious time of my life. So I want to continue that existence while I'm here on this earth. And so I share this with you today, so you too can have a think about how you'd like to be on this earth, how you'd like to channel yourself. And like I said, the messages that are coming through now are huge, and the downloads that are coming through ours are huge. And I just mean download in the sense of more information that's coming through. A lot of digital information has been coming through me lately, as in the next probably 5 to 7 years, the banking system's going to change completely to more a digital banking system. So that's already been downloaded to me, believe it or not, and I'm trying to get my head around it. And at the end of the day, I'm not that fussed about it, to be honest, but if it's a download and I need to learn it, then so be it. I take that on board and find that I can learn it. And anyway, I'm going to finish this audio while you can have a think about it. I just wanted to share with you today because I can't sing. I'd probably like to sing a song or create something magical through music, but you don't want to hear my voice like that. So in meditation, I find that, we can transport ourselves to a gorgeous place anywhere, just like music does. So at the end of this audio, I just want to sit with yourself for a moment. Just take a deep breath in and let it go. Another deep breath in and let it go. And when you take that deep breath in and you sit and you're listening to this for a moment, I want you to feel within yourself actually what you are feeling. Has my words resonated with you? Has a peace or a calm come over you? Am I hitting the target with your soul when I talk about everything that I talk about? Have you lost your child within? Do you still want to play, or would you like to be the adult? That's a choice. And anyway, so you've taken your breath. I don't want to get too detoured. I want to stay with this centre and stay with myself as a beautiful soul that's travelled many lifetimes, through many galaxies, through many places and countries within this earth, through many costumes, male and female, maybe even animal. That's controversial, so leave that one up to you. But something that I resonate with more than ever is nature. And you might find yourself, when you can have a walk through a forest or a park, that brings you great joy and peace. Just that absolute simplicity. Having a walk along the beach, having a paddle in the water when it's warm, listening to the crackle of a fireplace, watching children play in the park. That absolute simple joy, sharing food with others, shopping at the market and all those beautiful smells. This is the joy that I get constantly. Not the pressure of life, having to meet schedules, having to meet bank accounts, loans. The peace that I get is making this audio, sitting and meditating, focusing on myself as a soul and a beautiful being and nurturing that. This is the peace that I want to share with you today. What the future holds doesn't matter. I don't even know if tomorrow's going to happen. And if it does, then that's a blessing. But for me, as life slows down even more so that I can value the moments that are within it, I'm going to allow the world to speed or spin around me. But I want to be the centre within it all, so that somebody else, when they're falling apart or finding life too overwhelming, they can find the sanctuary within me, being at peace if they can sit with me for a moment on a park bench, share a seat in a bus or a train, or be with me at a coffee shop and feel that peace. I just want you to feel that peace and feel that centre. And have a beautiful day.